is intended to create videos, perfectly planned and calendar Antonia, I hope your sound is good because we're live. Let's go. We're not waiting. I hope your shit is perfect.
Come out.
Yo, awesome. Yes. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes. Good evening. Hallelujah. Good evening.
I'm without my glasses.
Good. I hope you can see what you need to see this evening. Good evening. Thursday Night Foosball is here. We don't usually do Thursday Night Foosball, but we have a specific reason why we had to do the Thursday Night Foosball. We have a Pacific mofo that might be playing tonight, depending on what shit might happen. So we hear that. And election, midterm just passed. So we gonna get some results from our good old friend downstairs, because I know he knows some results that happen, and I got some receipts too as far as what happened with the old midterm on Tuesday. But before we start this show, I will let y'all give y'all greetings. Rob, good evening.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm sorry I haven't been on for the past couple days. I've been working, so I kind of requested this Thursday just for me to show my face at least one of these days. But I know I'll be there Sunday, just not a long day. But good evening, everyone.
Partner in crime, good evening.
Good evening. I see without my glasses, so I can used to it. So.
Oh, okay. So we got some shit happen, throughout the week, the last couple of days. We had a Monday Night Foosball game that happened. Don't know how to really put Monday night. There wasn't really much to really talk about. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get it on. Let's talk about that. Saints that stink.
Yep.
Baltimore is relevant.
Yep.
And the defense look back.
Yep.
And somebody tonight can shut up officially about the Baltimore Ravens defense.
What more?
Don't look at me. I told you that they were all right. They just need another piece. And they got that.
You need what?
You. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I said nothing about their defense.
I said something about their passing defense.
Well, that looked good too.
Yeah, I said something about their passing defense.
Well,
I said nothing about their overall defense.
Well, passing defense look good too, ain't it?
Yeah, finally.
Okay.
Look good. I ain't gonna lie. They finally look good. But come on now. This is Andy. Come on now. This is Andy Dalton.
Hey.
It's free. It's like anytime you take on Andy Dalton, you'll get a free pick or two. It's nothing special with him. That's why he's 6-20 on primetime TV. That's why the Saints are really not that good.
Well, here's my problem with that. I know it's just Andy Dalton, but this is the same Andy Dalton that took the Cincinnati Bengals before he got hurt and shipped it off to all these other places to AFC North Division win. So he's not really a scrub. He just got to the point where now he's at that back end of his career. It happens to everybody.
Yep.
It happens to everyone. And look, a defense that good needed a game like that to wake them up. And it just happened to be the Saints at home. And normally the Saints are good at home because of the environment normally takes over. But Lamar said, F the environment. I'm Lamar Jackson. We gonna still run the ball like we always do. I'm gonna throw it whenever I need it, and when I do, it's gonna be touchdowns. And he was right on the money. Defense played great. Justin Houston turned back the clock. He turned back to the Kansas City version of him. Good Lord. What is going on? But true, and also as much as we respect our elders, Calais Campbell really is a difference maker on that team. He's a leader. He makes that front line go without that guy in the middle. So now when you keep him with Justin Houston, Roquan Smith, and Marlon Humphrey playing in the backfield, this is the Ravens defense that everybody's been waiting to see. And it just happened to happen in the second half of the season.
Now, go ahead. I'll let you give your take first before I give you my quick little thought. Go ahead.
My quick little thought is this. Is this going to be the Ravens defense of the Ray Lewis?
No. We don't need the defense of the Ray
look. No. I'm not saying that. No. Listen to me. Hear me out.
I say that.
Hear me out.
Okay.
This is my take on Baltimore. I know the first lady, but I gonna kind of speak on her behalf in a sort, because Baltimore has, I think, one of the easiest remaining schedules left.
The easiest.
Okay, so if y'all could just give me a second, I'm gonna tell y'all the Baltimore's remaining schedule.
Okay.
No one of them.
All right, so they got the Panthers off the bye week. They got the Jags on the road. They got They got y'all at home.
Yep.
They got Pittsburgh on the road. Browns on the road. Ravens at home against the Falcons. Ravens Steelers at home. And then Bengals.
Yep. Truthfully, the only two teams in there that really gives them a worry is the Bengals and the Browns, because that last game against the Browns, he will be back.
Deshaun Watson.
I can see them winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7.
And I'm guessing year two is Cleveland and Cincinnati.
I was kind of skeptical on the Broncos one, but I think they will beat y'all.
I'm thinking of 4 out of 7.
I got 5.
I
think they could. So you're saying that y'all would take one up? Y'all would beat them?
I think we can beat them. I think Cincinnati may split with them. And Cleveland's scary, but out of the Jaguars or the Steelers might get them. I
don't see Steelers getting them.
Nah. Steelers gonna do something they haven't done with them for a while. Get swept.
Steelers gonna have something that they ain't had in a while, a losing record.
Yeah. Us, on the other hand, honestly, it starts next week. Or this week coming up. If we get a win this week after a bye, especially coming off of London, if we start keeping that momentum, especially now that we got Chase Edmonds in the backfield, as long as Russ is somewhat healthy and can read the defense, we will give Baltimore problems. But with Roquan, I'm telling you, Roquan makes a difference in that middle of the field. Like, if you saw how they played against the Saints, there were so many good tackles that Roquan was directing others to, hey, go to this gap right here. If you go to this gap, somebody's going to get a tackle. That middle, as I know people say that the DNs and the corners, they are stables to defense, but with a true linebacker that knows the field, that's a dangerous weapon to any defense.
And one thing he could do that they had a problem with: tackle.
Yeah.
Another thing is this, and if you're a quarterback like a Russell Wilson, maybe a Trevor Lawrence, and you got to see this guy, take it from the great Peyton Manning, and he said this himself. He said, "There's 2 positions that always will give you what position they're in or what coverage they're in. The safety
Mm-hmm.
and the linebacker.
And the linebackers.
Yeah, it's
Those are the
true.
only two that will give you what formation they're in, what coverage they're in.
Yep.
He's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Baltimore have the bye now. They are a good victory. And week nine gone. Week 9 gone. We on to
And
week 10.
we're on to week 10. And Rob, appreciate that win.
Oh my God.
So that's fine. I understand that. You can have that. I made a mistake. I didn't play likely like I was supposed to. That's all right. I'll take that L.
Well, I wasn't gonna really talk about that, but since y'all want to talk about that, you
First of
know
all,
what?
hold on. We ain't talking about it. It's just that one down there just said appreciate the dub.
Well,
That's all I say.
We already know you're gonna stay undefeated. We already know you. So let that you ain't gotta talk on this. This is just strictly between me and him.
me?
Look,
What I
look,
do?
look,
What I do? Wait, what I do?
down there, now we're even. Because you was mad as hell when you gave up Joe Burrow and you thought your season was done and over with, and now you got a much needed win against me. You're welcome. We're even now.
Sir, don't talk about me at this moment, sir, because I am somewhere in the asylum house. I got a room already resolved. As you can see, I have 100% chance now. I'm in the playoffs officially, so I could go ahead and unlock my door and sit my ass down and chill. I don't know about this 9-0 man. See, I don't know all about that. But one thing I do know is you, Khalil, better not lose this week, or else you gonna be in the same posse as the other three of them that's 5-4, and that one downstairs, or he coming back up too. He making his way up.
Well, I got a
Matter of
funny feeling.
fact,
Funny feeling
he's
we lose.
the eighth. He's the eighth seed. One game outside of everybody else. So, actually, I'll take that back. There's two teams that's outside 8 and 7. Oh, Mr. Richard and oh, Mr. Champion Defender. So, you make sure that your ass wins this week, Mr. Rob and Mr. Slang Gang. Hey, look, ain't
Yeah,
nothing personal. Nothing personal. I told you, this is business. This is a business trip.
yeah, but see, unfortunately, we're both in a hell of a problem right now. My
What?
guy is on the bench because he has a bye week, and his best player got a UCL injury, so we don't even know if he's even playing or not.
As a matter of fact, Buffalo trouble in Buffalo. Buffalo, we want them to become Super Bowl champions. But they got the star $280 million quarterback with a damn near Tommy John-ish injury. Vikings coming to town on Sunday. Case Keenum might be starting against his former team. Oh, y'all see that so far? What's going on?
Well, as of now, I think he might be limited practice. I think he's been limited practice today, or and today and yesterday, or one of the day he did not practice. I'll let Rob look that up. If Josh Allen does not play Sunday, the defense going to hold the fort down.
They ain't got no choice.
Yeah, I know Trevion White got a date with the Gritty, and I know Bills defense going to have to get Kirk Cousins fast and quick. So if Josh, I think the game plan might change. They might keep it simple offensively, but defensively they're gonna have to hold the fort.
Well, to answer your original question, no, he did not practice yesterday. Neither did Jermaine Edmonds. Neither did Khalil Elam and Greg Rosia. All three of them, because we already know about Jordan Poyer. We already know about Jordan. But all four of them did not practice today. And
What about yesterday?
Well, today, but they didn't practice yesterday either. They didn't practice yesterday or today. And it just said did not practice. It's not like Von Miller, where yesterday he didn't practice because he got a veteran's rest, and then he practiced today.
Right.
So this is a big. Let's just say this: this injury, truthfully, is a big deal because of the rest of their remaining schedule does not get any easy to save their lives. Because after the Vikings, they got a home game against the Browns, and then the doomsday game I told you guys to watch out for. And it could come true if this injury stays the way it is. Depending how long the injury is, you forgot they're playing Thanksgiving in Detroit. So with him being possibly out for a while, right now we don't know. We're just speculating. If he is out for more than these 3 games, I know Keenum is capable of holding down the fort. Honestly, me personally, I would not want to play him this week because this is Case Keenum's revenge, him and Diggs' revenge game. You got to remember, they gave up Case Keenum to go for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, they did.
They gave up Diggs to get Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, they did.
This is a revenge game for the both of them, and why not start both of them and let's see how it goes.
The only reason why I can see Buffalo being such adamant as far as what they're gonna start Josh Allen or not, because they got a couple teams that's right there behind them that could get home field advantage. For example, them guys that's over there residing in Missouri. For example, that guy that we just talked about that resides in Baltimore, Maryland. And not to mention, there's a guy that residing over there in Cincinnati that all of a sudden now they're starting to show their ass.
Well, not just them, but you also got to remember the team that they just played against.
And that's not the only one they got to deal with. They got to deal with MIA.
Oh yes. The speed company? The speeding company?
The track and field team. That's what I call them.
The who?
The track and field teams.
I call them the speeding company. Because that's all they do. They get charged for speeding and they don't get tickets for it. So I can see why Buffalo is being so careful. I can see why and understand. But I will say to Buffalo, for all intents and purposes, you might want to sit down Josh Allen for this week. Because...
Oh, no, you go ahead. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think they need to sit him down this week because they need to think of the long haul and not just this week. If anything, the other team then could slip up to where they could get a 1 seed. But then I got confidence in Buffalo because Buffalo did something that not a lot of teams do. They beat Kansas City and Kansas City before. But the problem is they did it in the playoffs. So can they do it in Arrowhead in the playoff this time? That's the question. We don't know. That's the scary question for me. But I still have Buffalo being a top contender, a Super Bowl contender. They're still up there, so I ain't gonna discredit them. They just need to be very careful of what they do with that boy. Now, on to some other issues. Mr. 82.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do on Tuesday, November 7th, 2022?
Oh,
Hey!
oh,
Hey!
I'm being wifey right now, y'all.
Oh, dinner. Got it.
let's see here. So to answer your question, I kept my eye on the election.
Yeah. Y'all want me to be very honest about November 7th?
November 8th, but go ahead.
November 8th, yeah, go ahead.
You know what pissed me off after November 7th?
8th.
That Raphael Warnock and that good for nothing piece of shitty ass motherfucker have to have a runoff. I look. Me sip on this drink here, cause what I'm about to say. I'm sorry. Yes, this is an unscripted and unfiltered show. So yeah, I'm about to go off.
Oh, you're
No,
fine.
go ahead.
No, you're fine. Just know that this happened when he got in office the first time.
Right. And so I think it's going to be, honestly, y'all, to be honest, I think it's going to be fine because Stacey Abrams now has the ability to come off of her campaign and throw her hand at this like she did the last time. Stacey going to save it. I'm going to put it like that, point blank period. And
Yeah,
she can do it again.
yeah, I think because Stacey Abrams this time she did a little bit better than the first time.
Yeah.
The first time, for one.
Then still fucking let that jackass fucking win again, man.
I know, but when you got a whole state that's a Republican state, it's almost like saying, "Damn if you do, damn if you don't."
Yep.
It's like that. So I'm kind of upset that Belto didn't win either. So I'm okay. I'm at this okay. But for the Georgia runoff, that's the one I'm going to look at. Everybody going to be looking at that one because Stacey Abrams coming off the bench, Obama who been coming off the bench left and right, and he got a lot of them won. So the Georgia runoff is going to be a real thing I'm going to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Arizona's still counting.
They're going to be counting forever.
Yep.
They're going to be counting forever. But
They'll
let's
be counting forever. The whole west side is going to be counting forever.
The whole West Coast.
Right.
The whole west side is going to be counting forever. So don't worry about the west side. Big ups to we have the first black governor in Maryland, my home state.
Yes.
My home state of Maryland.
Can we shout out to the candidate in North Carolina? Because that race was so damn close.
Yeah. And she had it, but like I said, Republican state. But the big shout out I'm gonna give two. One of them by the guy named John Fetterman.
Yes. From PA.
From
Pennsylvania, yes.
Yeah. One of them I'm giving a shout out to him because now he's 6'8". Don't let that height fool you. And he dressed down like hoodie, like a regular person. Another person to give is by the name of Josh Shapiro, who basically destroyed
the Senate.
He destroyed him.
Yes, sir.
Like just buzzsaw
close.
Yeah, just straight buzzsawed him. The point is that the bad news is like it's still counting on the west side, so we don't know if the Democrat going to take over the House, and because of the runoff, we don't know if the Democrat going to take over the Senate. That's the question mark. Personally, I hope that God that they don't, but we got to wait for at least roughly a week. Because last time I checked, that clown Boebert is now leading. Slightly.
Who?
Boebert. One half of the Thelma and Louise. If Boebert's Thelma, guess who's Louise?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. You know what that is. But that's all for now.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
So listen. I just want to ask Georgian something, right? I just want to ask Georgian something, guys. And I need y'all guys to give me those lovely 2 words after I say this statement.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all really, Georgians? For people down in Georgia, I know y'all, some of y'all on my podcast. A couple of y'all is from Georgia. And listen, hey, I need y'all to listen to me. Do y'all really want this idiot that I'm about to play right now to be sitting in your fucking Senate?
Roll it.
Unintelligible. I'm like Ricky Bobby. I don't come to lose. Just hang in there a little bit longer because something good, it takes a while for it to get better. That's right. Something good, it takes a while for it to get better. So true. And it only got weirder from there. He put this negative kid in this room, nothing but brand new toys. But he put this positive kid in this room, nothing but horse manure. And after an hour or so, he looked down on this negative kid and he was complaining, I don't want this, I want that. But he looks in on the kid that's in the room with the horseman. He got a shovel. He's shoving his horseman over his shoulder. He's laughing and singing and having a good time. Little boys, you know, Dad, as much as horseman there is in this room, there must be a pony at the bottom of it. And the reason I'm telling you that right now, guys, we got a pony at the end of this right here. I can tell you this right now.
But you know what?
Oh, Jesus.
That's just 45 seconds or 1 minute I can't get back. I'm gonna say that. For those of y'all who I watched the Fox News version when Lindsey Graham and Herschel Walker were sitting next to each other.
They both need to go to.
Now, I went to the Jeff Dunham show in February of this year. So, you know the ventriloquist and the ventriloquist dummy. Excuse my eye. Lindsey Graham is the ventriloquist. Herschel Walker is the ventriloquist dummy.
Don't worry, I got him.
You're being too nice.
I mean, no, I'm not being too nice. I'm being dead serious. This guy right here, Herschel Walker, is a danger to the Senate. Big time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's talking about so-called pro-life, but yet you give out money to all these other women saying, like, abort the baby, abort this baby, abort this baby. Even your own family told you not to run. And yet, and this is nothing that kind of pissed me off with Herschel Walker. He say he want to put his resume compared to Obama. Dude, you are not fucking Obama. I said Obama got more accomplishment on his list than you do, including being president, including being president of the United States for 2 full terms, won a Nobel Peace Prize, graduated from Harvard Law School, and also became a U.S. Senator in Illinois.
Yep.
So call me when you get those accomplishments. The only thing you did was play in the NFL and play college football, and that's it. And kissing Trump's ass.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
In the sweet by and by.
Stop.
Ain't no bye for his ass. He
No.
Stop. I know I got 2 of them in there. We got more than that in that area that's just like him. But go ahead.
No. Yeah, he. You know what he reminds? If you ever thought? Remember what we thought? If Donald Trump was ever black, that's Herschel Walker right there.
There's more.
You sound like you're talking about. If I'm recalling correctly, if I watched a show everybody familiar with called The Boondocks.
Oh yeah, that's Uncle. Ruckus.
Yeah, Uncle Ruckus.
Oh, that's definitely.
And I think he's that Uncle Ruckus that everybody been looking for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the rocket. He's in shape.
Okay. Oh, that's true. But he don't claim his kids, you know. Remember that. He don't claim his children.
That's true.
Yeah,
My issue with Herschel.
he don't claim his kids.
This is where I have my issue with Herschel. When people started coming out during the pandemic and having this talk about Donald Trump and how he helped them start their business, I was not mad at people for actually saying that because, like, for example, the UFC, it would not have gotten going without Trump. Like, I'm not mad at the stuff that he's done over the years as Trump, just as a person. Now, he's done some even more stupid shit as a person than he did probably as the president. But I get it, Herschel. You're from Georgia. You would think that your own people would have your back, but they don't.
Okay, so can I chime in on this?
I was waiting.
So I am huge on advocating for people who vote based on policies than politics. So whatever policies, let me just first start by saying, whatever policies best behoove you, the way I look at politics is whatever behooves you in the best situation, not only for yourself, but what do you feel is most beneficial for your community and the nation as a whole. And then whatever values fall in line with whatever you have, right? So there are going to be some things that you may have some conservative views on. And there may be some things that you have more liberal views on. So you've got, nowadays you're looking at a lot of these candidates. There's not really hard left, hard right anymore. There's a lot of people
stuck in the
who
middle.
are right in the moderate, and they're moderate leaning.
Mm-hmm.
And that lean means, we have some conservative values, but we might be more liberal, or we have liberal values and we might have, we might be conservative. So everything is so confusing. And I think that's what makes it hard for people to really choose who's the best candidate. And then another thing is, who can you identify with, right?
Yep.
So that's what I don't like now about the politics, is because there have been now token people on each side. Mm-hmm. You've got your token blacks, you got your token Hispanics, you've got your token, even in some situations, it buckles down to like religion, your Mormons and all of that. So you've got your tokens, and they're utilizing things that are the heartstrings of people, because two of the biggest heartstrings are the human race, aka sexuality, money. Those are two of the biggest dividers of this economy. Mm-hmm. Our money and human health and sexuality. You put a divide in those two things, those are where people usually vote the most. What I'm seeing is that, especially in our Black community, that people are divided because they don't really know, because they don't research what issues are. They don't research the issues are. They vote based on politics. So you have people who say, I'm a vote for Trump because Trump did this, Trump did that, Trump did this, Trump did that. But in the community that you live in, were Trump's policies beneficial to you? In your community? And then furthermore, do you even vote in the midterm elections? Midterms, not regular elections. Midterm elections in your community. Because when I went, Mrs. Edwards went to my local voting precinct, which this demographic in our part of Chesterfield County, Virginia, is very urban. We vote blue here. Mm-hmm. This county has normally been red. In the last presidential election, we actually went blue for the first time in 29 years. This county did, okay? Mm-hmm. That lets you know how significant it is. There is change here. My school district is one of the top 10 largest school districts in the United States. It just turned into a top 10 minority school district in the United States. That should let you know there's change. But I say all of this to say, when I went to my voting precinct at 5 p.m., only 339 people had voted in my precinct Out of
wow.
I think the machine said that there was 7,900 registered voters in this area at that precinct. 339. How can you make a difference? How can you say anything, nevertheless talk any shit, if you haven't taken the moment to exercise? Because this is the time your policies and your vote really do count, is during the midterm elections. Forget the big elections. Yeah, it's a toss up. But these smaller elections where they are looking at the popular vote, where it actually counts, people don't turn up, especially people that look like us.
And not just people don't understand that the midterm elections, like she was saying, it affects our community, because without the House or the Senate, the shit that we want done can't get done unless we put the right people in those two houses. So I hate to tell people this, as much as it is important it is to go out and vote for an actual president, without the House or the Senate, the president can't do shit. Ask Obama the second time around.
And the problem I got is this, and I see a bunch of Democrats, and this time, the millennials, I see all over the place in certain states. The millennials and the Gen Zs are coming out to play.
Yeah, buddy.
They are coming out to play, especially the Gen Zs. The Gen Zs are taking over. I specifically told these conservative Gen X and baby boomers, because they're on their way out. They're on their way out. Because millennial Gen Z turned up and turned out. But we need more of that for one.
Yeah,
you want to get stuff done.
I went red.
Huh?
Didn't part of one of your districts went red?
Yeah, it was in the Virginia Beach area. They got Jenny Criggins won the Senate from Elaine. But to me, I mean that the down Virginia Beach is more like nearly a Republican city. Chesapeake and Suffolk, Chesapeake and Suffolk can go either or. But I know Norfolk, Hampton, and Portsmouth, that's all blue. No questions asked. That's all, because that's where Bobby Scott resigned. But in any event, and like this, these elections, the midterm elections, matter the most.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you right now, what's going to happen. Let me fix my camera up here. I'll tell you what's going to happen. If the Republicans get both the House and the Senate,
We're screwed.
You are screwed to the core, especially for those our parents who are retired and living on Social Security. They rely on Social Security. They rely on Medicare. Those are main mentioned. They said it right in front of you, and it's on record saying that they're going to gut it out. Let's face the fact. Republicans do not have a plan on inflation. They do not have a plan at all. Their plan is, cut taxes for the wealth. That's how you got hit with almost $9 trillion in deficit, in debt for the country. And let me say this. Every Republican president that comes through, the debt of the country they're in debt.
Yep.
Every Democrat comes in, they had to clean up Republican mess. And if they get a second term, they had to make sure it gets straight.
Yep.
That happened to Obama.
Yep. At this rate, I hate to tell y'all, a second term is not looking promising.
Oh no, we know. At this point, Joe is not getting a second term. We're just.
I hate to tell you, y'all want to hear the truth? The ugly. Cammy ain't gonna get it.
No, first of all, I don't. Cammy, no, I don't even think to be honest, I don't even think she's ready to lead this country. Not just yet.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Let's pull some more strings. Let's give you the shock.
But
you know this.
Hold on, before you get that, I know a perfect candidate who would have been vice president beside Kamala Harris. Val Demings would have been a perfect candidate for vice president.
They don't want they.
But I'm gonna let you speak on that, Ali. But this is term of white fear. This is what it is. It's white fear. Ain't no sugarcoat about it. They're afraid of changes coming. That's what the problem is. It's all about white fear. They realize that the guys who are in like the white folks. I hate to say it on TV, but it is. They realize they're about to become a minority pretty soon.
Oh yeah,
They're slowly decreasing. Go ahead, Chef.
I just afraid that I gotta see this whole ass name 45 possibly fucking shit up again. And I'm afraid, gentlemen and lady, that this is not the last that we're gonna see from that good for nothing motherfucker.
oh no,
He's
No.
just getting started.
he's just getting started.
He's just getting started. And it's the bad thing about all of it is this. Are you prepared? That's really what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, statistically speaking, and this is me speaking not only as a Black woman, I am a women-owned business, multi-business owner, successful business owner, I will say that. But so I can say that some of Trump's policies do benefit me. I'm not going to lie. That would, we're going to keep it a stack, right? We keep it real here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So some of his policies as far as tax relief and all of that, yeah, they benefit me. But what do I think they do? But I see down the long run how they're hurtful to my community. So I'm willing to sacrifice a couple of dollars out my pocket for the greater good of the community, because I know that sowing back into my community is going to sow back into me. If my community can't thrive, how will I be able to thrive? How can I depend on their business for the future? So what do we do to fix it? Have you ever written a letter to your senator? Have you ever written a letter to your representative? Have you gone to the town hall meetings?
That's the key. City council.
Yep. Have you gone to your school board meetings?
Have
you gone to your school board meetings? Because a lot of the school board reps are tied in with a lot of your house reps. And they make a lot of the influential decisions on your children's education. You want to see changes in education, collegiate level and primary and secondary level, go to school board meetings. You have to take initiative in wanting to do better in your community in order for you and your family to thrive. I'm gonna tell you one thing: as a woman who owns a tax business, baby, if you ain't got a certain tax bracket, you are next year for the next few years, okay? And all the damage that 45 did to our tax policy, it's, how many years it's going to take for anybody to put it back to some sense of normalcy? Because right now the tax system just got worse. The short forms are horrible and all that stuff. Like, so much to look at, but neither here nor there. We're talking about the election. We're talking about the importance of opening your mouth and speaking, because now we're going to possibly have to deal with the repercussions of a split government for the next 2 to 4 years.
And truth be told, the split government helps out the Republicans for their next election, because if they got a split, they can get the rest of these seats back where they wanted to.
I'm going to tell you, Kamala Harris is, as much as I'm excited to see a woman that looks like me in office, hearing her speak, again, not to malign or tear down another Black woman, but Antonio, she's a puppet too.
Oh, we already knew that.
She's a puppet.
That's why you think I say that?
But I will say that she's the puppet. I could even take it one more step further and say her and Jill Biden are running this country right now.
Like this. Why you think I say Val Demons should have been a good candidate for vice president?
Kamala and Jill Biden are running this country right now. Jill Biden name really should have been the primary name on the ticket, but they couldn't have two women run together.
I say Val Demons as the vice president, not the president. Vice president.
Yeah, he's saying him VP and Joe still running as president.
Yeah.
I think what they did to make history. History is made. I think that she thinks she's going to be the primary candidate. Joe said he would run again. He's on a teeter about running again.
I wouldn't take his.
I hope he don't run again because he's.
I think just go ahead and go and retire.
But they're going to automatically.
I hear from Chef. I got to hear what he said about 45.
You know the vote's going to get split. That's going to be our problem in the Democratic community, is that there's going to be a independent candidate that's going to arise. And unfortunately, like exactly what's happening in Georgia, when there's an independent in, we'll just say 70 to 80% of elections, a lot of time they pull from the Democratic vote.
That is. Go ahead, Chef.
I told y'all I just scared about I was scared about that motherfucker coming back in office. So if he end up somehow coming back, not saying, yeah, the taxes did help for businesses as far as my sister is saying, I will agree to that for what she's saying. So I'm not going to discredit that. But there's some shit that motherfucker did that I'm not going to forgive him for. And I do not want to see another January 6th.
Nah.
We closer than y'all.
Forget that. I was there before the January 6th. I was there in November when they were sitting there. Remember when they were all marching at the down there at the house? They were all marching there. They were getting ready for the 6th. And I was in a hotel that was I want to say 4 or 5 blocks away, because I decided, of course, when we have it, we got it. So I decided to splurge on myself. So I stayed at a very nice 5-star hotel. But I should have warned myself, because the second I got off that Greyhound bus, everybody was walking to the Senate. I'm like, oh, shit.
I mean, you got to realize we're all in Virginia. Fortunately for y'all and unfortunately for us, at the height of COVID, when our statues came down here. So for those of you guys who don't know, we live in the capital city. We live in Richmond area. And there is a Monument Avenue here where the Confederate statues have been housed, I would say, for at least, 60 to 75 years, maybe 100 years.
Probably.
So there's been Confederate statues there for a long time. Since the last election, all during COVID, it was voted that these statues would now be removed. And they would be taken care of. Well, let's just say they came down voluntarily and involuntarily.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing in downtown Portsmouth.
Okay, well,
I remember that.
Well, so here we've gone through 4 police chiefs in the last 2 years.
Don't feel bad either.
Yeah,
because we went through 3 or 4 police chiefs ourselves in Portsmouth.
4 police chiefs in Richmond City. Thankfully, we live in the county. We don't have that many struggles here. But
the city, boy.
But the city was in shambles. There was a curfew. You could not be on the streets after 10 p.m. Even if you live there. Even like with Robert and I trying to get him to and from work, it was a struggle. You were getting ID'd. You were getting stopped. Where are you going? Are you working? Like, if you didn't have no reason to be in the street, they was locking people up on the spot. They didn't care. Our city was in chaos. Who was it that was in the pond? Somebody. They drug his ass off his pedestal and put him in the pond. Okay? Like, it was getting real down here.
They burned a bus.
They burned a bus.
They burned a city bus.
Set the whole bus on fire. Brand new city bus. That bitch exploded.
And that bus is worth, I think, maybe almost $500,000.
And the ashes from the bus set a dorm on fire at VCU. When I say this has been taking this level of racism, I remember we talked about this here on the show, but in this area, because remember I told y'all we live in a very red area that's turning blue. Yeah. My mom still gets a little scared to go outside, because guess what? Around this time of the year, the KKK starts recruiting out here. And they leave scrolls on the end of your driveway asking you, would you like to join the KKK? These are the things that we still get. My mama's house. Now, my mama lives in a very nice and affluent area. It's very multicultural, but
And it's quiet.
And it's quiet. But every couple of months, the KKK does their rounds, and you'll come to the end of your driveway and find a scroll on the end of your driveway. And if they know you are a black person, they burn crosses, baby crosses, in their yards.
Like I said, I've seen enough of that. I've seen enough. Well, I've seen enough of that subpar. But my old man, who's from Tennessee.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he was born in 52.
They worse.
Yeah, you thought that? What you telling me, Ashley? That's junior league.
Yeah.
My old man went through that shit.
Tennessee.
He was born in 52. That where we had bathrooms for whites and had bathrooms for colors. When the colors have up top at the movie theater and the whites had the bottom. Yep. He's seen enough of the Confederate flags. He's seen everything from pillar to post in Fayetteville, Tennessee. So it's basically the 60s all over again. That's 60s, what it is.
60s with a New Day twist.
With a New Day twist. And the best way you're going to counter that is this. Let me tell you this. Don't be afraid of these motherfuckers. They bleed just like you and me.
Amen.
That's the way I see it. Like this. You probably put fear in me. Fuck you. You're gonna have to fight me. You bleed just like me. You bleed red just like me. The only difference between you and me is my size and my skin tone. That's the difference. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not gonna intimidate me. Fuck you.
Preach.
And eat a dick while you're at it.
Uh-oh.
And just sidebar. Fuck Baker Mayfield.
We haven't got to that yet. That's the reason why we're hold on.
Hey! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I mean, he was handing them out.
Wait!
I didn't hand them out yet.
You're jumping the damn gun, man. You're jumping the damn gun, sister girl. What you doing, man? What you doing? You're jumping the gun. Hey, silence! Order in the court!
I need order in court. Let me get 2 cheeseburgers and fries on the side.
Hey.
Order in the court. We ain't even got there yet. We ain't even got there yet. I was gonna talk about
football because I got some fuck yous I need to give out.
Hey, before I was even gonna start, before we gonna even mention football, can I ask y'all opinion of how y'all feel about Jeff Saturday being the new coach?
That's where I was getting ready to get to. Ooh, please let me go first. Please.
Go ahead.
Oh, I need to sit up for this.
Get this off your chest.
Hold on. Hell yeah, because I've been talking to her about this all morning.
Go ahead.
We were cracking up about it.
Now, look, just like Eddie Murphy. Now,
Jeff Saturday for getting the job.
That's what we're gonna get to. I'm gonna get to that. Silence. Hold on.
All right, Dragonfly Jones.
Look, I'm not mad for a guy like him to get a head coaching job. Interim to be exact. So it means he's probably got at the most 8 games to figure it out. We're not talking about that. So Jeff, do not take this personally because you've been taking it personally for the past day and a half and you showed who you were this afternoon. This ain't about you. This is about your boss. Your boss decided that 13 other people did not feel qualified to be a head coach. 13 other people. Remember, they fired offensive coordinator. So that was number 1. Now the coach got going. Number 2. So Jeff, I know you coach high school. That's cute. But this ain't fucking high school, and this ain't the NFL that you used to know. This ain't it. This is the National Football League where the analytics are a factor, even though he's happy to the fact that he said, "Oh, I'm glad he has somebody that's not an NFL experience." Why? Like, why? Why? No. Hold on. I want to look something up for this as well. Because hold on. Because this is what I don't understand about this coaching staff. You have John Fox, who was a former head coach.
Mm.
You had Gus Bradley, 33 years of experience, and he was a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else is on this roster.
Hold on, who got 29 years of experience?
I'm not even worried about the experience. I'm worried about the people that have been head coaches.
Hell, the conditioning.
Gus Bradley wasn't a decent head coach.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he never look.
But John Fox, yes.
John Fox is right there in your building. He's been a coach. He knows the X's and O's. He's a Super Bowl champion. Like, I get it.
Super Bowl participant.
Still. He still won it. The man's got a ring. You got Reggie Wayne on your staff. Hell, if you want to go to a guy, go to Reggie. Reggie is on the staff. And he's what? Tom Brady's second best receiver. Arguably, sometimes could be number one outside of Marvin Harrison. But he had Reggie Wayne there. Now, granted, it's his first year being there, but you still have somebody on the staff that knows this team because he's been in this locker room before. He knows how to win, and he's helping the wide receivers. So he knows what they need to do with everything that needs to go on. But the fact that you did not even try, look at this. We got a Hall of Famer in here. What is it? Where is he? Kevin Marway. He's on the staff. He's an assistant offensive line. So what's going on here? You got all these players, all these guys that either coached in the NFL, played in the NFL better than Jeff Saturday, and won multiple Super Bowls more than Jeff Saturday, and you overlooked all of them to get to the point where we had Jeff Saturday, who only gets 9 games to try it out. If this is not the most fuck you, Rooney Rule, you can kiss my ass, suck a dick from the back. Matter of fact, you know what y'all should do? Burn the Rooney Rule. Because it's obvious it don't mean shit to y'all. 32 owners.
You done?
No, I ain't done.
Yeah,
these other owners is pissing me off, and this is the Wayne example of why that this owner, he just wants a friend.
Okay, take your time now. My perspective is very short. Right. Hi, Jeff Saturday. Good evening, sir. So happy to have you for your 36 hours of glory so far. Did y'all see this presser? Hold on. Excuse me. People in the... Excuse me. He said, y'all, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but we gonna go on this ride. Let's go. That's what he said. That's what he said in the really... That was the hood version of what he said, but that's what he said. He said, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't nobody know what... Hey, I don't know what I'm doing, but y'all gave me the opportunity. I'm gonna figure this. Got about 8 weeks to figure it out. Don't know what I'm doing, but hey, so glad y'all are here for the ride. Buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go. That's what y'all heard from Jeff Saturday.
The man said, why me?
He said, why me? I don't know. He said he don't know why he got selected. He does not know. He is surprised himself that he was selected. He was surprised. I just don't get it. But congratulations to Jeff Saturday. If he can pull this off, this will be the best heist in NFL history for coaches in a very, very long time. And I concede the mic to AF82.
Wait. I don't need you to concede anything. Let me just ask. Did you just said he don't know why or how he got the job?
Go listen to the pressers.
Hold on.
I know what he said, but I'm like, you said you don't know why you got this job. Can I be real with him, guys?
Go ahead before I blow out the cannon.
Hey, I got an answer for you. You ready for this? It's something that me, my co-host, and my first lady don't have. Yeah, yeah. It's something that me, AF82, and my other co-hosts don't have. There's your answer right there. No, I'll concede. Stupid motherfucker. How dare he ever ask that dumbass question? How dare him? Just Saturday, I love you on ESPN, but you just came up with a dumbass shit there. Like, I don't understand that.
He don't know how. He don't know, y'all. He don't know. He gonna figure this shit out. Come on, get on the ride.
Here it,
Get
He
him
here
on
it
on.
the
comes.
ride. He been on
Here
the
it comes.
fucking ride.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Kiss my ass, Chris Ballard.
Yes.
Fuck you, Chris Ballard.
Come on with it.
One more time. Say it with your chest.
Lick balls, Chris Ballard.
Come on with it.
Eat a dick.
Eat a dick, Chris Ballard.
Yeah.
You should be fired. You should be fired, Chris Ballard. Frank Wright, yes. Chris Ballard, you should be fired. You've been on the job for 5 years. 5. You let Andrew Luck retire. Then you went to go get anti-condom, no pull-out poppy, Phillip Rivers. Then you decided to go get Walker Tune Wentz, which is known as Glass Senior. Then you decided, get back in the vision, my friend. Unless something going on that side, I don't want to know. But then you went to go get Matt Ryan, and he got hurt. So you stick the
Not to
rookie in
mention,
there, and
he
he
was
gets
trash.
blasted. Not to mention Jonathan Taylor, who had a fantastic season last year, looked like a dud this year. Your defense can't stay healthy. Offensive line starting to look like they're a little bit putrid. This is on you, Chris Ballard, not Jeff Saturday. Even though he made a dumb soliloquy, but I ain't gonna fault Jeff Saturday. That's why I give you the fuck you, Chris Ballard.
Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass, Chris Ballard.
Dick.
Eat a dick, Chris Ballard.
Lick balls.
Lick balls. Why you at it? Suck the toes out of me, Chris Ballard. This is on you. You should be fired from the general manager position.
Can you say bitch? Get a bitch on it. Bitch.
You little bitch, you. You are a sucker, Chris Ballard.
Get in there.
Your face is a sucker, Chris Ballard.
Yes, he is.
Your ugliness is putrid, Chris Ballard.
Yep.
Punk ass bitch.
You have your punk ass couldn't draft a decent quarterback, Chris Ballard. You had all them draft picks, Chris Ballard. The Colts have not been the same since Peyton Manning walked out the door.
Now say thank you.
Since Andrew Luck retired.
Yep.
Yeah. Not to mention, y'all didn't want to give him an offensive line after y'all had that good quarterback for all them years. Sorry, sack of shit.
On top of that, you made some decisions that was so dumb. You decided to give T.Y. Hilton, who has not been healthy, a contract. He's not in the NFL no more.
Nope.
Your team, Indianapolis Colts, that you have been a general manager since 2017, Chris Ballard. Suck balls. You have made, in your 5 years as a general manager, you only made the playoff once.
Should have made it twice with Phillip Rivers, but he choked that up.
No, Phillip Rivers did go to the playoff.
Right, no.
It was Glass Senior.
Yeah, it was Glass Senior that fucked it
up.
At
the worst time.
Yep.
Against a bum-ass Jacksonville Jaguars.
With no Trevor Lawrence yet.
They had Trevor Lawrence at the time.
Oh, Lord, that's even worse. He ain't have a line.
9, it was pitiful. So fuck you, Chris Ballard. Eat a dick, Chris Ballard. Kiss my ass, Chris Ballard. I want you to take your face and stick your face and make some gorilla cookies, Chris Ballard. This is on you.
Shine it up real nice.
No, don't shine it up real nice. Throw his punk ass in the bullshit. Full of bullshit. I'm telling you right now, if the Colts don't fire that man by the end of the season, the same shit is going to continue.
Yep.
And no coach don't want to come there to coach for Indianapolis as long as that man is in charge. That's why Josh McDaniel didn't want to coach for that team.
Not really.
Not only that.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool now. Fuck you, Chris Ballard.
Not only that. The only other problem is with that. I can understand these guys are tanking because they see all these quarterbacks in the college world. But if I were them and I got selected to the Colts, I would do only one other person in this century has done. Well, not this century. In the past 20 years have done. Fuck y'all. I want to be traded.
Eli Manning.
Yep. I will want to do it because there is no. I know we're gonna get into it next because this one I'm really ready to talk about. I know the dumpster fire up there in Landover is bad. I know that one is bad. But this shit here, look, this shit right here. How do you turn the second? Well, was it Jonathan Taylor? He wasn't the leading back last year, was he?
Yes, he was.
How you go lead back to not even relevant? Because the team stinks. Hell, your best player has mental issues on the defensive side. Mental issues. Now he doesn't want to play. He played one game this year. One. With a brand new name, by the way. And now all of a sudden he don't want to play. That shows two things. GM, you need to get the fuck out of here. And Mr. Jim Irsay, Mr. I don't know how to build rockets, but you know how to build a football team. You better build one. Because right now, I can say this calmly. The Baltimore Colts are rolling over in their graves right now looking at this shit.
Johnny Unitas
rolling over in his grave. Peyton Manning, he's still alive, but he's rolling over in his bed right now looking at this bullshit. Now I understand why when he retired a Bronco and not a Colt.
Well, so there is a game that's about to pop off, y'all, between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Thank God, you know who is not starting, and I will let you go ahead and give that rant.
That bitch is suiting up, so we got a problem with that already. So, AF82.
Here it comes.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. Fuck you, Baker Mayfield. Eat a dick, Baker Mayfield.
Get a little louder than that. I know you better than
I
that.
got it.
No. He put it up.
Help me out. My voice kind of like down and out a little bit. Go ahead.
You ready? Okay, I'm waiting for them to kick this ball off.
Oh, no. We don't wait for the kickoff. We don't wait for the kickoff.
Come on.
Is this on? Is this motherfucker on?
Oh,
it's all like
We'll say it together.
Fuck you, Baker Mayfield. Eat a dick,
Baker Mayfield.
Lick balls, Baker Mayfield. You know what? Lick my ass, Baker Mayfield.
God damn.
You can kiss
Let it
my
off.
toe, Baker Mayfield.
Woof.
Kiss my fupa, Baker Mayfield.
Ugh.
First one in that. Eat shit, Baker Mayfield.
Now, while I'm picking this game, Atlanta's gonna win this game. So, but for all his purposes, let the originator get my. Hold on a second. Fuck you, Baker Mayfield.
There
Eat
you
it,
go.
dick, Baker Mayfield.
There you go.
Lick balls, Baker Mayfield.
Clear that up.
Fuck you. Kiss my ass, suck dick, and lick your ass, Baker Mayfield. Oh yeah. 27-19.
Tonight's score?
Yeah, he said 27-19 Atlanta.
Who's favorite to win?
Atlanta.
By 3, ain't it?
Well, we're right now on live. So right now the live is Atlanta at 1.5.
Okay, so
Ooh.
I'm gonna take Arthur Smith, sir. Whatever you do, fix it because you got a losing record. But we gonna work on that this week. So, Atlanta, ATL ho, y'all ain't pulled through lately. Y'all going to a runoff. I need y'all to run it off tonight as much as possible. The Carolina Panthers. The score tonight, 21-17.
You got Carolina?
Kiss my ass, Baker Mayfield.
No, Falcons.
Oh, I thought you said Carolina.
21-17 Falcons.
Oh, that's an ugly score. That's very ugly. Elgin man downfield. Great job. Yeah. It's 60 degrees down in Charlotte. It's raining and it's kicking in. This is going to be as beautiful as it always is. And the only way you're going to win this game on either side is if you throw the ball.
Who is that? Is that?
No, that's Matthews. He just had a baby today,
Yeah, I
and
saw
then
that.
he turned around and went.
The baby's cute too. Little, I forgot the baby's name.
So yeah, I will make it a 3-way and go with Atlanta, but I'm going to take them 24-17. No, I'm not comfortable with 24 on the board.
I'm not either. Not to be
But
funny.
I think the running game with Patterson, and now that he found Mr. Pitts over there, thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think between that, the running game of Cordell Patterson, now that he's fully healthy, they're going to run it to death. I think 24-17. Patterson will probably get 2 tubs out of this.
Lick balls, Baker Mayfield.
2 times for the 1 time.
Lick balls, Baker Mayfield.
I'm instigating.
Look, I glad that pussy ass bitch ain't playing.
Eat a dick.
I gonna give to him the way I gonna give to him. You give him the way y'all give him. But me, I just gonna call him a punk ass bitch and he ain't shit. Like, thank God he ain't playing. Because if he were playing, yet. I hope he don't play because then I have to jump on our chat and be like, pissed off and be like, man, what this punk ass doing on the field? But I'm gonna give it to Atlanta because being that I'm watching a game that is raining, that means rain plus throwing equals no. So that means throwing will not be a factor tonight. It will be all about the phone booth. I will take a phone booth type game. I'll give it to Atlanta since they probably look like they could run the ball better since Heavy Stamp Poppy is back. I'll give it... Did somebody say 21-17?
Nope. Oh.
Wow.
I said 24-17.
Wow. Well, my sister was close. I go 1 down you. I got 2017 Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. Heavy Stamp Poppy will get 2 touchdowns. If y'all don't know, Heavy Stamp Poppy, Cordell Patterson, he'll get 2 times. Yeah, 2 times.
I'll call 2 tubs for him.
2 top for him, 1 for Deontay Foreman, and somebody is going to fumble the ball.
Oh yeah.
Baker.
Oh, they're going to fumble the ball more than once tonight. Probably 2 or 3.
Baker.
They ain't going to be able to hold on to it with this rain if the rain keeps up.
No. Somebody fumble like this. There's gonna be a lot of fumble like this tonight. But we must depart because Sunday we must return on to the set and talk about what if, what is, and what did. Thank God we're back on Sunday so we could go ahead and have our usual Sunday get together. But as for right now, we got to go ahead and watch this Thursday night football game and pray to the Lord that who that dude is.
Fuck you, Baker Mayfield.
Thank you very much. Yes, that hopefully that he don't play.
Fuck you, Baker. Loving you is all I have.
I don't love him.
Fuck you, Baker.
Why
You
does Stevie-
can't eat a dick all the
Why does
way.
Stevie rock?
What?
I would like to tell
I got nothing to say to y'all. I got nothing to say to y'all except for we are going to be back on Sunday. I got a football game to watch and pray that Baker Mayfield come out so I can cross his ass out. But for now,
you ain't shit, Baker Mayfield.
Thank you. Chefrazzi, AF82, Rob and Wifey, we out. See y'all Sunday morning. We out this bitch.